Menu narration option is set to off.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get on out my problems, let me When up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic.
Okay, Coach, on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What's that? 59T!
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, 54!
Check 9. Go.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Good work, boys.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary
54.
spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back.
Continue that trend here this afternoon. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Here's Watson. Option left.
Safety
Oh,
screaming.
the ball is out. Watson lost it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
That's our ball. That's our ball.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that.
Hey, here we go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Crunch time.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Fellas.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Hey, 47. 26.
Here's Prescott. And he's got his target. That's more. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Go!
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they do.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott, and the grab by Croft. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This is Cohen. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they got to get the best defenses. Just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Dak Prescott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to on this drive.
Let's go. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
For the first time. I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season. Ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, first and 10, Monster. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Right there.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, 59. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike, 54. Mike.
Pause. Oh, here we go. Oh. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Watch QB draw.
On second down at 4. Watson going deep for Hopkins.
Check safety.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 57 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Defense wins championships, baby.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller, his second touchdown on the season. These guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
53's Mike. Coming.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Baby. Yeah.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Here we go. Right there. 54 Mike. Army.
Go. Get out there.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Here we go. Go to 54. Why ain't it?
Mike's 54.
26.
On second and 15 now. Prescott.
It's our time.
It got his man complete. A big play
Let's
here
go,
for
baby.
Buffalo.
Let's go.
46 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it.
Now Prescott. It's complete to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's do this.
Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
And the Bills first down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch twist.
After one,
Get
a
ready,
one-point game,
get ready.
7-6. Prescott going to come up first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass here now is second and 10.
Here we go, 47. Mike, 53. 26.
Right here again, Prescott.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's
And
get
on the
off
left
the field,
sideline, he
D.
caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Here we go.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Bravo. 58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. Drop deep, drop deep. 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And avoids the contact by sliding. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
I'm coming.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50, the 40. He's at the 30. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there and sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. From the 2 now, second and goal.
The Mike.
54. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Watch the safety creep. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come. Down him, go.
They'll try to run this one
Check
in.
24.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Mike 58, right there.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Down him, go. Out, go.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. From the right hash, this is just a chipping. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire.
Let's go.
And they did, holding them to a field goal.
at their own 32-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a very tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Gun.
Motion, reset.
Switch it, hey.
Go 58's the mic. I got it.
Under.
58's the mic.
Here we go, 47.
The mic. All right, T, let's try.
Here we go, 26.
Prescott to throw. Going for the deep ball. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Hey, watch the ship. Check.
Here we go, going to 54, wide in.
Check. Switch. Kill.
26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Let's go, boys, bring it up.
A gain of 15. First down, Bills.
Here we go.
Prescott now, 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down
Come on,
here.
26.
Looking to throw, Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way down. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see,
Hey,
we're pretty excited about.
Check. Watch
Big
54.
plays,
Watch 54.
let's face it,
I'm
that's
here
what we
all
absolutely
day.
live for.
Back,
How about
back,
that one?
Well, that was great. And what our
Big
camera
Ed,
missed
Big
was
Ed,
the
Big
fist
Ed.
pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
26.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this
I
time.
don't know if that helped them at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Down him, go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson.
Pull it together.
Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
58.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Tight dog.
This is Mostert. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
That's it, baby.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Get the ball right here. Let's go. Bang, 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 bang.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Man, I got you.
Now Mostert. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Gerald McCoy is so slippery and elusive in the interior of the defense. I don't care who has the assignment to block him. It usually ends up having to take at least 2. And most of the time, that's not enough either. Witness that tackle for a loss.
Mike 54. Hey, 59. What we got?
On 2nd and 12, Watson. He's got Fuller. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds, because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that.
On 1st down, Watson. He'll find Miller. That's complete. Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Here I come. Motion. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. 54. 54.
I got you.
Watson now to throw. And to the tight end here, Severian Jenkins. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Watson now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back. 59. Hey, 59. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the pass.
Watson looks to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Ready?
24.
Right there.
Short.
Right there. 54 Mike.
I'm on.
Nine, I'm go. Mike, 54. Check. Watch
Throwing
54.
again is
54.
Watson.
Wild Bill.
That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown.
Go, baby.
DeAndre Hopkins as the first half is winding down. And the Texans push further out in front.
DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Texans.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this will be extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I'm going to run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space.
Oh, Prescott stripped.
Woo! Get them, boys. Yeah, that's how we do, D.
So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Let's see if that script is a good one for him. Throwing, Prescott. And he's got the hook up to Moore. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm scared.
First down, a run with Cohen. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Mike, 58, right there. Watch the curl.
Prescott from the gun. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Watch the run.
On 1st and 10, Prescott eluding the pressure right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And And that'll bring up second down.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
46. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 186.
Now Prescott.
Out.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Here's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka.
A 27-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
This is taken at his 4. Now a hit and a loose football. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Reset.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
54's Mike. Check.
On first and 10, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. 9 of go.
Watson now. Gonna throw again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Let him know.
Ben Gideon came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up third down.
Following the sack, it's now third and long for Watson and the Texans.
Out we go.
Right there. 54, right there. 54 Mike.
Woo-hoo.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
9 of go.
Third and long, it's Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And the sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a first and 10.
Here
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not
right
easily done.
Silver.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott caught by Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. This is Cohen on the toss. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Let's go, fellas.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open.
Trying to fill out first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Mike. In your face.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Hit you all
No
day,
gain
baby.
on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Now Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And there on the tackle, Shaq Lawson.
Don't be mad.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second and 9 now from the 21.
Jam him. Jam. Kill. Whip. Watch the whip. Rush in.
There's Moser. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Reset. 19.
Mike 54.
55.
There you are. Not today.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
9, go.
Throw is Watson to throw on third down. Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Who that?
26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And an alley to run. run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Good work, boys.
Nothing
Let's go,
open
let's go.
downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make.
Right there.
Sometimes you have to take
It's
your
a party
medicine,
now.
as they say, right?
It's a
Just pull
party
it
now.
down, take
Under
off and
10,
go.
under
Don't make
10,
something
10.
worse.
On first down, Cohen. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, baby, boom!
Bradley Roby on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Mike 54.
Come on, D.
Here's Prescott. Escapes the sack. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
The Bills on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got an open man, it's Foster. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
We play to win. Let's
They're able to convert
go.
on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
Check.
Another shot from the 9
Mike.
on 2nd
Check.
and goal.
53's Mike. Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh. Here we go, kill.
53's the mic. 53's the mic.
Prescott
They
down.
can't hang with us.
Now he'll pull it down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd down? They'll look to run with Singletary. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They come out here in the eye. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter, going for it on 4th and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tariq Cohen, his 4th touchdown on the year. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
And we got to get to the ball.
They're going to try and run for it, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just in the interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Here we go. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
It's coming this way. Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
My bad,
Down by
guys.
Marshawn
My bad,
Lattimore.
guys.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
58.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Prescott on 1st down. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Hatchet.
We're going to 53.
Off the toss, Cohen. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Let's go.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
1st down, Prescott. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team. And they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
You got nothing. Then we're going to 53. Hey, watch Sam. 26.
To throw is Prescott.
You gonna see me in your
Complete
nightmare,
to
son.
Jones.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Nice touchdown, baby.
As
Keep
these
working.
guys are in for 6. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with those big receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. They'd like to forget the ending, the interception. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaq Lawson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
I can't believe they let you play.
Don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
He's checking.
Out him, go.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
55.
Don't get nervous.
No. Off.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Watson's throw pulled in by Hopkins.
Let's go.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer.
Hey, watch
Another
that,
good pickup.
Check Mike
So
54.
signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch. Brings up second down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
I'm coming. 59. Hey, check Mike 47. Off. Mike 47.
Watch the pass. Mike's 47.
54 is down. He's coming.
I got you. Hey, switch.
Now it's Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
We're set. 19. 54. Know your job.
Check 31. 47's a Mike.
Here we go. Hey, 55.
47 Mike. Mike 47.
Down him, go.
Watson now to throw.
Any day.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go, baby. We need turnover. Let's get that ball.
54.
Let's get that ball.
Hey, check.
Hot 7.
Check Mike 47.
Let's go one more. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Down him, go.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could go back at you a long way.
Open man is QT, complete. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. We'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
There we go. Wide, ain't it?
58, Mike.
I got him.
58, Mike.
Here's Prescott.
Coming to you. Coming to you.
Jones has it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Hey, here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
Now they'll run it with Cohen.
Run.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Again, it's Cohen. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
That's it, baby.
The tackle made by Christian Kirksey. It's a gain of
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it's all going to come down to Stephen Hauschka. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick here is good. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Bills, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll drop down to 1-3, and they'll look to get